Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're giving away our first gold pass of the 43,000 subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max one entry. All the other guidelines are in the pinned comment and description of the video. Now, turning our attention to the actual attack strategy itself, this is the version I like a ton. This is the one I'm going to do most of my Legends League attacks with. But the first replay, I'm going to show you a more spammier version, which doesn't require the RC charge. That one works well too. I feel like this one will work better in, say, like if you're doing war attacks or doing more Legends League attacks with it. And the reason is I'm pairing it up with the life gem, right guys? Because we have 40 miners in the army, if you go here to your blacksmith, the life gem can give a max HP increase of 1,050 for each troop. Because we have 40 super miners, that is ridiculous. That is 42,000 extra hit points. So I'll show you how this works. We'll go into the replay first, and then we'll go into Legends League. Okay, here's the first base. As you can see, I don't have a RC charge or anything like that. This is the version I was talking about where it's more spammy. Double invis. Obviously not the best base in the world, but still I thought it would be a good one to show it against. For the hero dive, I could lock in towards this monolith, but I actually thought it would be better to take care of the CC, as that takes out the multi-gear tower, a ricochet cannon, the bomb towers, which is a ton of splash damage and can hurt your miners, but because we have so many of them, doesn't really end up mattering too much. But I'm going to go 4 times speed here because I think I was just planning, so it takes a little minute for me to get my troops in. And you'll notice the apprentice warden, you're probably going to be like, well, Aki, you don't need the apprentice warden with your miners. I'm not going to use it with the miners. I'm actually going to use it with my heroes, give them that extra boost, get the Yetis in, the ice golem, the log launcher, and I like to supply them with an earthquake spell and skeleton spell. This again is the version without the RC dive, as you know, so I like to invest a little bit more in towards the heroes, aka with the skeleton spell and earthquake spell. But when I actually turn my attention in towards the other option, I'm going to drop the earthquake spell. As you can see here, Queen and King split up. That's actually fine by me, because my Yetis can work with the ice golems. King can start working on the opposite side. I'm going to pop his ability when he takes care of the last building so he can take care of that invisibility tower compartment. The reason I got those miners in was just to clear up that so my queen doesn't run too far. The Yetis do their job, and watch the King here. As he's going to near, and before he launches any damage, I'm going to make sure that invisibility tower is gone. Look at the queen. She's going to open that up. I'm going to pop her ability. I'm actually going to supply a free spell on that fire spreader and ricochet cannon because it does do a ton of damage. Behind that, I'm going to get my miners in because we created such a nasty funnel. Royal champion down as well. I like to run it with the hog puppet in case she does get locked onto while the regular miners are underground. You can pop that and get some hogs up and get some additional tanking. Here, I'm going to send in the headhunters. Pop the warden ability here. Make sure to be careful though. Yes, the gigabombs we kind of laugh at now at this point, but with more squishier troops, it can be a nightmare. So we are going to plan around for that sometimes on most attack, or you can use your warden ability through that. Never really panic with your warden ability. And also, some of you are going to ask, Aki, can I use this with the healing tome? Don't worry, I will show that version off too. I do personally prefer it with the life gem. I think it works a lot better. And on this attack, I actually ended up swagging a heal and freeze just to show off that obviously it's a weaker base, but still, come on. 2 spells. Swag is pretty cool. We'll speed up through here because I think you guys get the idea of how many miners actually survive, which is awesome. But now I will see you guys in Legends League where we'll try this out. Okay, here we go. Here's the army and it's all its glory. I will have it linked below for you. But now we're going to start off obviously with the Royal Champion charge, and then I'm going to focus on the King and Queen dive. I could go in towards this top side, but this Gigabomb kind of scares me. I can actually use my miners and huck them in there, and we can use an early warden ability. We have to be careful because I do want to make sure I can get in towards these scatter shots because they are an absolute nightmare. So if I get my Royal Champion into this left hand side, I could have done the same thing at the opposite side, but I know I can do that with my main heroes, my King and Queen. Spirit Foxes stay for the time being. It might take a couple shots from that expo, which is fine. Royal Champion snipes out the Queen. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe we got that. Now she's going to focus in on this expo, and that multi-archer tower is going to go down due to the aura damage anyway. Actually, my Royal Champion just snipes a shot at it. We're going to take 2 shots at this fire spitter. We're going to push through. Reason for pushing through is because I really want to take care of the actual scatter shot. And look at that, a little bit early on that invisibility. Once we take that scatter shot down, I am a happy camper, and I'm going to recall. Sweet. Now the opposite side, I'm going to funnel with 2 Yetis, Ice Golem, King, Queen, Siege Barracks, Apprentice Warden, provide them a skeleton spell to distract Headhunter for the enemy hero. Let's go Super Wall Breaker here. I don't want my troops to go too wonky. King has decided to enter this compartment, which isn't terrible, but I like the funnel for my Super Miners. I'm going to get them in. I'm going to go like this. Roll Champion in a minute here. Let's go like this. Remember, we have to be careful about that Giga Bomb. Make sure all my troops set it off, obviously, but there we go. Warden ability. Made sure they didn't take too much damage. Queen is joined up here. Freeze spell for this backside. I'm going to go heal spell through here. Maybe a rage. Pop the Roll Champion ability. Freeze that scatter shot. I don't want it to rip open anything. I'm going to pop the Queen ability, get the Giant out. Super Miners, hopefully, Super Miners. The Miners should spread out enough. The reason I'm zoomed out here because I just wanted to see. We take down that scatter shot. Boom, it's gone. Roll Champion's up. She's cooking in here, but because the Super Miners go underground, she will go down here, but that's fine. I have so many Miners up. Guys, I'm telling you, this strategy is really good, and that additional hero dive, I think, really adds to the army. Some people might think, well, Aki, isn't that going to be a little bit maybe of a time problem? But no, because the King and Queen are used with the Siege Barracks instead of the Log Launcher this time with this attack strategy, that's why I like it a little bit more. But as you can see, most of the Miners are up. They did end up taking some damage here, but that's fine. We're going to take care of the Warden, no problem. Have some Miners survive. Queen survives. Have a Yeti as well. And we're going to get ourselves a 3-star with still 30 seconds left remaining. Most of the buildings are cleared. A pretty leveled up base here. And we're going to get the 3-star. Always makes me happy to have just Miners working, you know, in this meta. I know we see a lot of different armies where you show off, but having stuff like this work is really sweet. I do want to be careful here, though, and make sure we actually get this 3-star because time is a little bit closer than I would have liked. And you know what? We have a storage. Oh my gosh, I'm actually about to crash out here. Do we have it? No, we have it. We have it. 5 seconds to clear that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The Giant's going to take a shot here. And we spared with 3 seconds. I was a little bit closer than I would have liked. Let's see if we can speed things up here on the next attack. Okay, time for the next attack. Let's see if we can keep things cleaned up here. Okay. Double poison, which is a little bit scary. That's okay. If I can get in towards one of the compartments, it would be sweet because they have a scatter shot near them and a fire spitter. So let's see. I think I might go for this ricochet cannon out here. I think that might be my best bet. First invisibility. We're going to get down right here. Make sure my Spirit Fox stays safe. Same with the Roll Champion. So far, so good. Looking sweet. Roll Champion is going to push in towards the mortar. That's fine. I'm actually going to invis through this because I don't need to focus on that silly air defense. It'll go down. Roll Champion will go invis through this. I'm going to allow her to take a shot here at this poison tower. And then I'm going to go invis over it because I don't want it to actually launch up right away because I know it will go down anyway soon. Roll Champion's going to take some serious damage here. I'm probably going to allow her to take care of this Expo if she can. If she doesn't, though, I am going to recall because she's taking a ton of damage. I'm going to funnel the opposite side with the Ice Golem, 2 Yetis, Apprentice Warden, Siege, King, Queen. Let's get a skeleton spell in here. Super Wall Breaker, Headhunter, and then through the opposite side, we're going to go with our Miner spread around, just like this. Get our Warden in here. We're going to go Roll Champion. We're going to go like this with the Poison spell, another Headhunter. I'm going to rage everything up. Warden ability, make sure everything's healed. King ability to open up that backside of the base. I'm going to go, you know what, freeze maybe here. Queen ability. I need to actually make sure that Giga Bomb gets set off. It does. That was awesome. I'm going to freeze the core. Don't want my Giant to go down just yet. Roll Champion's doing sweet. Now let's see, where do we need this heal spell? Probably on the back end. For right now, we're good though. Not too worried about this. I'm going to pop the RC ability. Let's get these Miners out front here. And then we're going to just heal them up through all of this damage. Oh my gosh, look how many Giant Bombs just went up there. Good job with the heal. Queens are up. Look how many Yetis we still have up. Let's go this Archer for cleanup out here with the P.E.K.K.A. And look at that. That's what we wanted. Clean stuff up. And I think we did a lot better. The Yetis come out of the Siege Barracks. But we whooped this base with the King still alive. That's hilarious. He might go to Phoenix now, though. But hey, he's still up with a minute still left on the battle. All of our heroes up. You'll love to see that. Let's go in for the next attack, and then we'll bring in the healing tome after that one. I really do like the life gem, though. I think those additional hit points is really, really valuable. But okay, sweet. Double invis again. How are we going to deal with it this time? Well, I might like to see if my royal champion could get in towards one of them, because I feel like I need to set it up. Or I could use my skeleton spell to set one off too. So I'm going to save one of the invisibilities, and this time we're actually going to remember about that. Royal champion, let's just focus on a funnel maybe. You know what, let's go for the top side. We'll lure out the CC, which won't be something too bad. First invis through this. Spirit Box is going to stay safe. We're going to make it through that multi-gear tower pretty easily, hopefully without taking too much damage, which is the goal. Next invisibility like this, Spirit Box doesn't take a shot. Death Ricochet Cannon is going to go down. Remember, we're only going to use one more invisibility. Reason being, I'm going to show you how to set off the skeleton spells, but that's fine. World Champion's going to start fighting the CC. I'm actually not mad at this because she's going to take down most of them, maybe even take care of the baby dragon, and then I'm going to recall. For the opposite side, watch this. I'm going to go skeleton spell here with an invisibility spell, and we're going to be able to set them off. Hopefully they'll be able to target something. Oh my gosh, that would be really... Oh, that's actually not looking good. Let's start with the attack then. Double Yetis in. I'm trying to see. Oh, that was actually very bad. Did not end up working to plan. Pop the king ability here. Hopefully that spiky ball can get near it. I'm going to have to freeze this single. I'm going to have to pop the queen ability through the funnel we've created. Let's get in our miners. That opposite side, we're going to probably have to just hope and pray we can do something for. But right now, I'm just going to have to fight it as is, and we'll eat the pain. We're going to use the warden ability once we approach here. Let's see. Let's get towards this town hall. Warden ability right now. Oh my gosh, I think that was perfect. Warden ability. Let's go a rage. I'm going to heal these miners down here. I'm going to freeze that scatter shot. Way too much damage. Poison spell I can delay for a minute. My RC's doing great through that area. She's going to run towards the top side. This is really sick. I'm loving this. Poison spell down here. And watch, once my royal champion turns her attention back, I can pop her ability to get some hogs out. Single target inferno is going to lock on, but look how many super miners are down here. Let's get another super wall breaker to make sure we get through this area. And you know what? We smashed that. I am very happy with how we dealt with that. I thought we were in trouble. Not going to lie. Seriously did. But I think with having just so many miners up, and if you avoid that Gigabomb and just be smart with how your heroes work, boom, you're going to get some awesome attacks in. Yeti still survive. Look how many miners still alive, guys. World Champions alive, Queen and Warden, and with lots of time remaining. So really, really nice stuff. I'm going to show the next attack off with the Healing Tome, just to give you an idea that that works too, but I am a big, big fan of the Life Gem. Okay, we've changed in the Healing Tome. This one works well too. Both versions are fine, but again, in my opinion, the Life Gem is just a little bit better for all those additional hit points you get. But the RC here is a little bit interesting. I don't want to charge the Town Hall. You're probably wondering why, Aki. Well, guys, it takes down your Spirit Box way too quickly. I do want to get into some of the splash. And I also want to get into hopefully a poison tower. But how do I do that? This opposite side's got way too many heroes. I think this top side actually might work better for me. Let's do that. Sorry, I was taking too much time yapping there. Less time actually explaining, but it's okay. World Champion, hopefully I can path her in towards that scatter shot. So I'm going to use that invisibility on that expo. I think that was worth it. Will it be? We shall see. If I can get that scatter shot is what I actually want. But now is the question, does my World Champion actually go in towards there? We shall see. She fights off this Inferno. But again, this is splash damage too, so we're okay with this. Spirit Box is going to give us one more round of invisibility. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Dude, see, I couldn't click that spell, but we got the job done. We're going to go King and Queen for the opposite side. We're going to go Skeleton Spell, Ice Golem, 2 Yetis, King, Queen, heck, a Super Wall Breaker early. And then I'm going to go 2 Miners to funnel a little bit more. Let's get the Siege Barracks going in here. Another Super Wall Breaker if we need it. Super Miners through that funnel. Sorry, Super Miners, dude. Regular Miners. Aki, what are you talking about? Gosh, I am dumb. But it's fine. We're going to go free spell on that scatter shot. Not going to allow it to do too much damage. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to pop the Rage combo and then the Warden ability right here as my troops were taking a ton of damage. We're going to go Rage through this. And then I'm probably going to freeze the backside scatter shot once it takes one single shot there. I'm going to do a heal through here. I need to make sure my troops are doing good. King ability. Oh, it hits a scatter shot. That was money. I'm going to use a poison spell on the minion prince. Hopefully, oh, I was hoping that poison tower would not become active again. Let's see. World champion is still alive. Bunch of super minor. We're going to pop the queen ability. Get a skeleton spell down here. Look at those miners. They ripped through that poison tower. Doing very, very good with how many heroes we still have alive. The only thing that scares me is that enemy minion prince. But with my queen, king, giant, and yetis, I think we are good here. Hopefully these super miners can clear out that multi gear tower. But you know what? We're doing good here. I think the queens are going to get the job done. They will go and run out of the magic mirror. But, oh, just please snipe down that minion prince. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was beautiful. And we have like 1,000 yetis still up. Sorry, I shouldn't say 1,000. There's 3. But I got to chill out here. The giant did enough tanking. King, queen up, full health. I used their abilities so late, I think that was worthwhile. And then, guys, the healing tome, when you're in some trouble and you let your miners take enough damage, you're good to go and pop it. I'll see if I can fit in one more attack with the life gem. If I can, you'll see me there. You know what? We did multiple attacks with the life gem. I'll say we'll do multiple with the healing tome, and I'll show you that it works not just one single attack. It works with more than that. We're running into tough bases with multi-infernos, double poison towers. That is ridiculous. But let's see. We're going to run in towards them again. I think that is worthwhile because the town hall is off limits for me. Let's see if I can get my world champion. You know what? Maybe from this bomb tower kind of area. Let's see if we can get some solid pathing here. We're going to get our first invisibility down. We just want to make sure our world champion does not take any damage, or any extra damage, I should say, than she doesn't need. Next invisibility, just like this. Perfect. She should path towards that ricochet cannon. Ideally, I would love for her to go in towards the poison tower next, but if I'm being real, I think she goes for the expo. Oh, she does go for the... Oh, she goes for the expo. Yep, I called it. So we're going to have to use a double invisibility, which was obviously not ideal. I want this poison tower. Please, one more shot. I'm going to allow it, and then I'm going to recall. Sweet. Now for the opposite side, I'm going to set a funnel with my ice golem. 2 yetis. Let's get the siege, apprentice, king, queen. And because we've got a super dragon here in the CC, we got to be a little bit careful about it. But I'm still not mad at how we're doing. We're going to go super miners. Oh my god, miners here. While the scatter shot is kind of semi-tanked for. But I needed to use that, which is okay. Pop the king ability here. Let's see, let's get those miners through there. Warden ability to heal everything up, especially all those miners as we're going to head through this key component. I'm a little bit nervous because I see that Giga Bomb just staring at me. I do not want my miners to go there, or I will be in so much pain because they will pretty much all go down if I'm not careful. Oh my gosh, I think they're all going to hit that Giga Bomb, are they not? Okay, most of them, but they're still in that heal spell. That was perfect. So I'm going to go free spell on the ricochet cannon. I'm going to go some super wall breakers here to open up the walls. Delay the other one. Let's see, where's my queen at? So we got the town hall down. That was sick. Bunch of miners still left up. Again, we're not going to call them super miners because I'm not dumb. Well, maybe I am, but that's besides the point. Still a minute left in the battle, so now I'm not too stressed out because I have my queen here. I have my king. I have yetis. I just want to make sure I land this super wall breaker to get open towards the multi-gear tower while it's kind of distracted here once these miners come up. Perfect. Let's get it in, and then we'll pop our queen ability in no time as she runs through this wall. But, guys, we got ourselves another 3-star. King's still alive, kind of battling, but this is all what it's all about, guys. Come on. You love to see mass miners alive here. We don't see miners at all. I've not seen many players use this in a very, very long time. I thought I'd bring it back. I did some friendly challenges with it. Had a ton of success with it in Legends today. And, guys, I hope you use it. Time was an issue on the first attack I did, but after that we did pretty well. There's still 20 seconds left here, and we are looking quite good. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, but also enter for that gold pass. All the rules in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.